So anyway, we get out of the open and they're in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And the first thing you hear is the music of our little boy, our little puppy Pockets. And he is opening this show. Has any wrestler in AEW history, I'm talking about Bryan Danielson, I'm talking about CM Punk, I'm talking about Cody, who's now the biggest star in the world. I'm talking about any major wrestling name that has wandered into AEW, been on TV as much, had a better win-loss record, been protected and pushed as much as this worthless schlub. And again, visually, for anybody except the dwindling AEW audience, it looks, what is this, a fucking parody wrestling show? Or is this Nickelodeon? Or is this a joke? You can't you can't honestly say that anybody's going to look at this fucking guy and take this program seriously. And that's the first thing you see out of the gate. And he's wrestling Trent in their hot feud. And at the top of the program, right before the open that we just mentioned, Edge had come in the back and been interviewed and announced that he was going to fight Brody King in the main event on this program in a no disqualification match. So the first match on the program is the company mascot and a fucking job guy. And even though they've just plugged a no disqualification match with Edge for later on in the program, these two jobber clowns are up in the cheap seats within the first 3 minutes. And it was 20 minutes before this fucking thing was over with. So,
did you see the spot that everyone was complaining about because it's ridiculous?
I don't watch any of this because it's not wrestling and it's not serious. It's not worth my time.
Coming off Tony on the NFL Network putting over the devastation of the pile driver, how it's been banned in multiple states, including Tennessee, Orange Cassidy took a pile driver on the steel steps. And he was fine. He was able to continue. He is the smallest. He's like Adam Cole Riho size. Although he has a little bit of definition for a tiny, minuscule guy.
But look at that
and he's
fucking face.
He's no-selling pile drivers on the steel steps.
A lot of people have said on Twitter, well, he's in shape. He's an athlete. Well, goddamn, so is the goddamn guy that changes my oil that works out on the weekends. Fuck, it's ridiculous. Look at his face. Look at his demeanor. He's a goddamn schlub. If you walked into a homeless mission and saw him sitting in the corner, it would not be out of place. So anyway.
But you're right. You know, again, we look at where we are today, and it's not all just because of the NBA playoffs. How many weeks did they start to show with Orange Cassidy? Not recognizing that that wasn't something pulling people in or causing the people that were there to stay. That the first quarter rating was slanted because of the Big Bang Theory, but there was always a big drop-off. They kept putting him in the first quarter, the same way they keep doing the overrun, and it doesn't help them. It hurts them. They keep doing the same thing. It's insanity.
That's what I said. The Big Bang Theory is down now. This is the first television program in history of broadcasting that was so bad that it killed the goddamn ratings of the lead-in. So anyway, 20 minutes of that,